ladies, and happy first day of summer. It's officially here. Now, the Japan soccer team scored a surprise victory in the World Cup yesterday. Did you catch that? And while most fans are known for their messy celebrations, Japanese fans like to keep it clean, putting the rest of us to absolute shame. Once the game was done, they marched through the stands with trash bags to pick up their own garbage. Inspirational. Now, who's ready to clean up the cash today? I'm Sharon Carpenter, your pristine quiz queen. This is HQ Trivia, where you use your brain to make it rain. And we see you out there, players. Hello to Lewis and John in Kansas City. Halden Williams, the Sumter family, and Miriam as well. Trey, thank you for the cola, the Carpenter cola. Very cool. Erin, Jane, Roberto is babysitting right now. Hope those kids are behaving. Happy birthday, Sheena Parley. Also Ross from girlfriend Caitlin. Doug is turning 60 today. Lauren turning 27. And Abby Joy turning 20. Lots of birthdays. Good luck to all of you players. Now, the rules here are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You have 10 seconds to tap that answer. If you get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right, you win or split the cash. And do not forget, inviting friends to HQ using your code can score you those extra lives. You can use one per game, just not on the final round. And today we are giving away a super fresh $5,000. That's enough to buy all new cleaning supplies to get to work, to hire your own cleaner if you don't want to get your hands dirty, and to throw a huge messy party to start it all over again. But before you waste it, you've got to taste it. Let the quizzing begin. Here we go with Q1. Which of these body parts does a bird usually have? Hoof, gill, beak. Here's a helpful hint. Humans don't usually have them. Probably not very helpful at all. Birds are cool outside of that Alfred Hitchcock movie where they used this body part to pick you to pieces. Beak, of course, is the answer that we were looking for here. 433,000 of you are beacons of hope. Now, beaks are supposed to be used to pick up insects to feast on, as long as they aren't feasting on us. That's okay. Q2. Traditionally, where do men and women in the US wear their wedding rings? In a tiny hat, left foot, left hand. If you like it, you know what you should have done. If your hubby and wife keep their rings in a tiny hat, then it's probably time to get a divorce. Rocking it loud and proud. It's your left hand is where you're supposed to wear it. 415,000 of you nailed that one. You deserve a hand. Now, Romans believe that the vein in your left ring finger ran directly to your heart. Romantic, but just not true. Now, we have some huge news players. This Sunday, we are celebrating the return of Nickelodeon's Double Dare with a massive and messy game, plus a $50,000 prize. You can make a stadium's worth of slime with that. Do not miss it, 9 p.m. this Sunday. Back to the quizzing. Who's ready for Q3? You are. Which of these measurement units consists of only 16 ounces? Kilogram, ton, pound. You ready for some heavy lifting? Hopefully, a ton of you tapped on the right answer, but ton is not it. Pounds to those of you who chose pound, because that is the correct answer here. 365,000 of you weighing in with a winning answer. Pounds are used to measure everything from people to food, and food will help you pack on the pounds, that's for sure. Q4, by definition, an unctuous person gives too many what? Compliments, tasks, personal details. Don't be an unctuous person. The term sounds pretty nasty, but they aim to please. A perfect pairing if you are fishing for compliments. That's what we were fishing for. 151,000 of you got that right, and that was a brutal question. And you know what? I'm going to go with savage question here, because 200,000 of you are down, sadly, here on Q4. 150,000 of you moving forward. Now, unctuous means excessively flattering in a phony way. Now, you do know you're my favorite HQT, right? But shh, don't tell the others. Q5. Which article of clothing was named after a British general? Fedora, cardigan, loafer. You fashionistas should have a handle on this one. If you know your fashion history, These are 3 things Justin Timberlake would likely wear all at once, but which one leaves you buttoned up like a Brit? Pull over, cause it's Cardigan. And a snuggly, warm win by 104,000 of you right there. The original Cardi gangster, James Thomas Brudenell, was the Earl of Cardigan. So stylish, he outfitted his officers in knitted uniforms. I'm sure they took them very seriously. Now, cardigans are nice and all, but what article of clothing would you players name after me? Let's see your best suggestions in the chat right now. And keep it classy. I know how you get out there sometimes. Q6. The Who's rock opera Tommy was about a boy who was a phenom at what? Soccer, guitar, pinball. Wouldn't let any obstacle get in his way. Tommy couldn't hear, speak, or see, but that did not stop him from being an ace at pinball. He was an absolute champ at pinball. Watch him go. And I'm hoping you got that right. 71,865 of you have balls of steel here on Q6. Now, one of the most bizarre musicals, Tommy, features a weird scene of Anne Margaret frolicking around in baked beans. Not the only thing that was baked during filming, I'm sure. Now, let's see what you cuties are cooking up in the chat right now. Purple Top says a dolly dress, which sounds kind of snazzy. I like dolly dresses. Janie Brainy says they'd like to see me wearing trivia trousers. That is cool. Trivia trousers. We've got to invent those. I'd wear those with pride for sure. And Fake Good says gown of glory. I hope I can lead you all to glory right now. Let's get on with it. Next question, Q7. The addition of which of these food items makes a salad a Pittsburgh salad? Cheese sticks, onion rings, fries. And suddenly I'm feeling a little peckish. 3 delicious snacks that aren't exactly the healthy choice. Getting the good stuff under the guise of a salad. Fries. You will find fries on a Pittsburgh salad. It's true, and I'm hoping you tapped on fries. 24,687 of you did. We lost 46,000 of you there, and I'm going to go with another savage question. Yes, I am, because that was a rough one for sure. 24,000 of you don't need to catch up, though. Hailing from, you guessed it, Pittsburgh, fries with a side of lettuce never tasted so good. Q8, air conditioner power is often expressed in BTUs, where the B stands for what? Butane, British, base. Keep cool and carry on. If your hottie has no AC this summer, it's time to turn them off, expressing that cooling power. It's the British Thermal Unit is what it stands for. And that was quite a toughie right there. 16,763 of you nailed it, though. We usually don't even use aircon in Britain. We just sell them to you guys. Cha-ching! Moving on to Q9. Which of these actors turned down the Die Hard role that ultimately went to Bruce Willis? Tom Cruise, Frank Sinatra, Christopher Walken. It wouldn't have been the same. It's really tough to imagine anyone but bad boy Bruce in the part, but yippee-ki-yay, mother lover. It was Frank Sinatra who turned down that part. Yes, good old Blue Eyes. 6,854 of you singing your way towards that big win. Oh, Blue Eyes was offered the role, but thankfully turned it down. Can you picture a crooning McClane? Me neither. Q10. Which of these words was legally trademarked in the 1970s? Vampire, zombie, skeleton. These creepy, creepy words. This horror staple goes way back, but if you know your copyrights, you've got this one right already. It's The Walking Dead. Zombie is the word that was trademarked. 6,576 of you still have a pulse. Marvel managed to copyright the word in 1976 for more than 20 years, but now use of the word is a feeding frenzy free-for-all. Q11, just 2 questions to go. Let's do it. Which of these islands is not located in the Pacific Ocean? Guadalcanal, Tahiti, Java. Time for an island trip for myself, I think. island hopping is a whole lot easier with 5K in your pocket. Hope you had your cup of Java before answering Java. That's what we were looking for here. 4,337 if you nailed that one. Java is an England-sized island in the Indian Ocean, and yes, it's responsible for the coffee nickname. Espresso at the ready, because we are moving into the final round with 4,337 players left in the game. Another 676 using their extra lives to get back in. $5,000 up for grabs as we speak. Good luck. What title has appeared the most times in the Billboard Hot 100? Crazy? Stay? Hold on. Oh, this is not an easy one. My fingers are crossed for all of you. It might make you feel crazy to know that there have been 16 different versions of this by everyone from En Vogue to Wilson Phillips. The title is clearly here to stay. It is not going anywhere. And it's hold on to the win. We have 4,152 winners. You smashed it. Massive congratulations to our 4,152 winners today. Well done. You are taking home $1.20. We've got Petty Pepe. We've got Jammy69, who looks like he's ready to celebrate there. We've got Taco the Germ, Elliot Deluxe. That was a deluxe win, and a bunch of other winners as well. What are you going to do with the cash? You could cozy up in a cuddly cardigan when the office AC is cranked all the way up, like this one is. Buy a batch of baked beans.